up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be going through my top 10 favorite bands. Yes, my top 10 favorite bands. And since I didn't introduce myself properly on this channel yet, it'll give you a little bit of insight about me and what my influences are and what brought me up to where I am today and how it all started. So let's get into it. Alright, for number 10 we are starting off with Architects. Yes, Architects. I've actually gotten into them very recently, actually. About not too long ago, a couple years ago. They came up on my recommended, and yeah, I just fell in love with them. They're very, very different to what I'm used to. I can say that. I mean, when I heard their album All Gods Have Abandoned Us for the first time, it just blew me away. You know, I never thought a guitar can tune that low. It was it's very insane, can I say the least, but very good band, and I'm very eager to check out the new album. I know they just dropped a new one, so if you guys want to hear that, be sure to drop a like, and you'll be see that in the near future. Alright, number 9 we got Blink-182. I know that's very, very far off from the metal genre, but I grew up with listening to those guys, you know. Just I started out as like a punk kind of guitarist myself, you know, with the muted palm chords, chord progression. You know, that's all I knew how to do. But, you know, I've evolved into the more, you know, using chords and different notes and pinch harmonics and stuff like that. Alright, number 8 we got Breaking Benjamin, another band I grew up listening to. A little bit on the soft side, you know, but don't let those songs fool you. They hit pretty heavy too. You know, Diary of Jane for the first time, you know, that's a big one. No, that's a big hitter for all you fans out there. Probably got you into the metal as well, but you know, it's a good song. You know, it still holds up. You know how many years it's been. Always gonna. Every song is a banger. Every album is pretty good. It's not one song I dislike from this band, and I actually vocalized my voice with these guys too as well. So, all right, number 7 we got Wage War. We're getting into the more of the modern side of things. I mean, I know they take influences from my favorite band, but we'll get that till later. But you know, yeah, these guys never disappoint. I saw them in live one time on Warped Tour a couple years back, and they just killed it, man. Like, they sound live. I always like a band that sounds good recorded but sounds the same live. You know, that's just what I appreciate, dude. And they kill it. They kill it every time. And they're clean singer. Oh my god, he's so good. He's so good. Alright, number 6 we got Bullet for My Valentine, another old school band hitting in the old school heart and feels right here. Grew up listening to them as well. Started off with their Poison album. Very good album, still holds up today. No matter how many years it's gonna be, I still think that band's gonna hold up. You know, it's just a masterpiece, really. These guys are masters of what they do with their chords, their solos, their lyrical ability. It's just crazy. But wasn't too happy with their newest one, but there's some good on there. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to, you know, evolve their sound from the past stuff they were gonna do. But there's some good ones there. But I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, we're getting to the top 5 now. You guys ready? At number 5, we got As I Lay Dying. Yes, As I Lay Dying is one of my top bands for chords, learning to play guitar. When I first heard these guys, you know, I picked up their chord progression right away. It's still one of my favorite ways to play, even though it's kind of outdated now, but I still love playing those skip string notes, you know, fast guitar playing, fast riffs, tremolos, all that stuff, you know. You know, that's the kind of music I'll always keep to my heart, man. I'm a metalcore boy at heart, and I'll always will be. You know, the newest album that dropped, Shaped by Fire, you know, that album just hits hard, dude. Like, they came back with a vengeance. They came back with a will to bring better fans back, and it worked. I mean, it worked for me at least. When they came back with that new single, My Own Grave, you know, I knew they were coming back hard. And I hit that one on repeat as well, man. That song is just so good. Nice to know they're bringing back the old roots as well as bringing back in incorporating some new stuff. It's fun to see. It's fun to see. You know, that's what I originally wanted to do with my music and stuff. Is to keep that old style alive, but still bringing in the new incorporating the new stuff as well. So, alright, number 4, we got Motionless in White. Yes, Motionless in White. They've been killing it recently, man. Like, their newest album, man, it's just a banger. Like, there's not one bad song on it. I can't even tell you, like, if I hated a song on there, because I don't. Every song I love from these guys. I've been a fan since the Reincarnate days. I was late on the Creatures Out bandwagon, but after a while I got into them. I went back to that album, and I see why people like it so much. It's very reminiscent of the old metalcore style days, and which I love. Fortunately, I missed out on that hype train, but you know, it is what it is. But these guys always know how to hit it hard. These guys know what they're doing. Every song is just so catchy, with the catchiest possible choruses they can ever imagine to make. And just, they're good. They're good at what they do. What can I say? They got me hooked, so, and I know they got you probably got hooked as well. So yeah, one of my top bands for me. Alright, number 3, we got the Amity Affliction. These guys know how to hit you right in the feels, man. Like, there's no telling what they could do with their lyric capabilities. You know, they're just one of those bands, you know, that just try their hardest, you know, to, you know, reach out to their fans, you know, just to help out any way possibly they can, which I always appreciate in bands. You know, that's what I want to do with my music as well, and hopefully to reach out that same message. But you know, these guys have helped me a lot throughout the past years, you know, and I don't know where I would be without them, honestly. They just helped me go through so much, and I'm sure they helped you guys go through a lot as well. And you know, it's one of those things where when you have nothing else to turn to, you know, what else can you turn to? And that's why I turned to music, because there's so much to music, man, that it's just like, it's hard to understand if you don't, you know, connect to it on a deeper level. It's just, you know, just hearing the raw emotion coming from the person's voice, and just knowing that you can connect to that, it's the best feeling ever, man. And I can really thank these guys a lot for what they've done, and what they've done for me as well. I mean, you know, I dedicate my life to them pretty much, so, and you know, I really thank them for that. So yeah. Alright, number 2, we got Parkway Drive. Yeah, that might surprise most of you, but yes, Parkway Drive, I love these guys, dude. Another band that always hits it hard, man. They know exactly what they're doing. I mean, from the breakdowns to the solos, the riffs, you know, all of the above. It's just crazy what these guys can do. And it's just another example of every album. It's just, every album's a banger. I'm just gonna say it. Every album's a banger. You know, if you know these guys, you know they're good. I don't even have to say it. And if you don't, well, you're missing out. Like, I really highly recommend these guys. These guys are just amazing at what they do. Like, every song, every album, I just love. There's not a song I hate off these guys. And especially their Ire album, which just hits so hard, dude. Just so hard. The breakdowns, dude. If you love breakdowns, go check out that album. You'll be pleased that I went to send you, and I recommend them to you. But I don't know if you haven't heard about them at this point, but these guys know what they're doing. I saw them live too. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I'll just say that. It's like they just get the crowd all up in high energy. That's what I love doing. Crowds just really get into the show and really feel the music. They try so hard to pull out their fans. They just want to give out as much energy as possible, and I just love that. I just love that. You know, even when I'm listening to them in my headphones, you know, I just can't help but move around. You know, it's just so high energy. And, you know, that's hard for some bands to do, but these guys know how to do it. And if you haven't heard of them, I really highly recommend them. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. At number 1, we got... Can I get a drum roll, please? A Day to Remember. Yes, that might come as a surprise for you, but it's true. I love these guys, man. You know, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have even gotten into metal music in the first place. You know, I found them first before any other band, and they just opened my mind, you know, to the endless possibilities of there is to this kind of music. And you know, I just fell in love with them. They're just amazing. They're an amazing group of guys. They're an amazing band, and just every song. Alright guys, well that was my top 10 bands. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It gives you a little bit of insight of me and what my influences are, and what my playing style is, and yeah. But yeah, be sure to drop a comment if you have mentioned any top of your favorite bands, and see if I mentioned them as well. And if I haven't, well, I guess I might have to check them out, huh? Yeah, sure guys, be sure to follow all my social media pages just to be up to date with the newest and latest content. Be sure to check out my Patreon page and see if subscribe for some more exclusive content on there as well. I plan for you guys as well. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. You know, if you enjoyed watching my content, be sure to leave a like as well. And see you guys in the next one.